Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Honeybee Stamps. Today we're going to be making a card using the latest release, Let's Celebrate. We're going to be using some Black Intense ink. We're going to be using some white cardstock here. We're going to be using this beautiful paper that I created in the latest paper pack. You'll have to check that out with a rectangle die. And we're also going to be using Baked with Love stamp set and die set. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get this cut out with the rectangle die. I chose this area of the paper because it has pretty much every color that is on the slip here. So it's the color of the rainbow. I actually made this using some watercolors, and with ink smushing is how I made it. So you guys make sure you check out that paper pack. I love this piece of paper, mainly because it's mine. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and get these stamps stamped out. We're going to be using different pieces here, and I actually don't end up using all of these items that I stamp out because what I found is that the card was too small for all the items that I stamped out. So we're going to go ahead and get that stamped out with the Intense Black ink from Honeybee Stamps. Excellent ink. I'll add it to my black ink station. And so now we're going to do some Copic coloring. I'm not going to show you everything here. This coloring is 8 times faster than I did color it, so don't be alarmed, I'm not Superman. But I'm just using various browns here to color in the rolling pin. And I'm just blending from dark to light, light to dark, and all that great stuff. I'm adding some little texture to the handles there, and we'll go ahead and get over to the next step. Now we're going to go ahead and send these through the die cutting machine. Now you'll see that I colored various things here, and you guys, when you Copic color, not everything turns out the way it should. There are some things here that I was just like, whoa, that's super ugly. Pinks and purples are really hard for me in Copic coloring, so I still have to practice a bunch of those. So we're going to cut out some of the items that we're going to be using. I believe it's the bowl, the piping bag, and the rolling pin, and the spoon. So I decided to go with some gray cardstock to go along the back here to give it a little bit of oomph from the white card base that I'm using. We have that cut off. I cut off about 1/4 of an inch from each side. And I'm just checking to make sure everything fits, everything's going to look good. And this is when I realized, oh, the card panel is a little too small for all the items that I have over on the side here. So you're going to see me start playing around and trying to like figure this out, like what's happening, what's going on. And in this, you're going to see me go back and forth, because I am trying to find how is all this going to fit. This is the things that you do not see in card making videos because it takes forever. So the next thing we're going to do now is go ahead and get the sentiment placed onto the card. Now, since I'm going to be covering up this gray piece of paper, I'm going to save some paper here and not waste any and just cut out the middle of this piece of paper. You're going to be covering it up anyway. Why not use the center? That's like one of the things that my friend Melinda has told me about constantly. Use the middle of the paper, especially if you're going to be covering it up. So that's what I did. So I went ahead and used some embossing ink here, and then I went ahead and off camera heat embossed that with white embossing powder. And now we're going to go ahead and use these fabulous, fabulous dies to go ahead and get this cut out. You guys, I know I say it every time, but seriously, having dies for your word sentiments is the most amazing thing ever. I can never not say that. So anyway, look, yeah, so we took out the center here, and now we're going to go ahead and get the other piece of paper, and we're going to go ahead and get that glued down with some Honeybee glue. From the Honeybee glue tube here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get that glued down. We're going to go ahead and place it onto the cardstock. Go ahead and make sure that's really glued down good, and then we are going to place it onto the card panel here. Now I just realized that I put the rainbow paper upside down on the card. Just now realized that. But anyway, the card's getting completed. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting Honeybee Stamps. We truly appreciate it. We hope you enjoy this last release that we had. Make sure that you follow along with them over on Instagram and YouTube, and check me out also on YouTube and Instagram by searching for Bromero Cards. Now I'm putting some 3M phone tape here. Normally you'll see the card at the end. I'll hold it up and then I'll do my little love sign, but I didn't get it this time. I don't know what happened. I guess the camera stopped. So you're just gonna see the card finished at the end. I added some jewels there, and yeah, that's it. So you guys have a great day, a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.